news tonight, federal government restates commitment to ensure farmers have access to heavy-duty farming equipment. Akwa Ibom Elderly Assembly holds reception for former Deputy Governor Mr. Moses Ekpo, sued for befitting living rather than befitting burial. Plus, Fellowship High School advises graduates to keep soaring in the next phase of their lives. Good evening and welcome to NTA News. My name is Nsika Okon. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Now to the details of the news. The 2023-2024 dry season farming activities commenced with the federal government's commitment to ensuring that farmers have access to heavy-duty farming equipment. This came to the fore at the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Agriculture and a tractor manufacturing company in Abuja. Nta Uyo reports.
The present administration pledged to go into massive production of wheat with a view to cutting down the importation of the produce. The plan is also to cultivate 70,000 hectares of wheat during the 2023-2024 dry season farming with expected output of 875,000 tons.
I've been there in the areas, and in fact some have even started planting, but the official flag off, which is just symbolic celebration, will be this coming Saturday.
In the area of mechanization, the ministry signed MOU with foreign tractor manufacturing company. Under the agreement, the company will manufacture tractors and implement in Nigeria and make them available to farmers at subsidized price.
And we won't just sign and leave beyond there on this. We are going to have a technical group to continue to interface with them.
As part of the agreement is to identify the most effective financing solutions that can be made available for customers to purchase these tractors.
Initially it was a payback period of like 4 years, which felt was too short for the farmers. Let it be a bit longer, 5 to 6 years.
It is estimated that 20,000 tractors will be produced annually, hoping to close agri mechanization gap in the country. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
The elderly have been advised to ensure that the generation coming after them are properly taught and brought up to cherish and respect elders. This advice was given by the immediate past Deputy Governor of the state, Mr. Moses Ekpo, at a formal reception in his honor organized by the Akwa Ibom Elderly Citizen Assembly, Akeka. Edidium Iba reports.
The Akwa Ibom Elderly Citizens Assembly, Akeka, is a gathering of men and women who are over 60 years of age. A reception in honor of the former Deputy Governor of the state, Mr. Moses Ekpo, drew members from across the state who came to celebrate his 8 meritorious years as Deputy Governor of the state. Mr. Moses Ekpo, who is also the life patron of the group, commended the elderly for coming together to encourage and strengthen themselves. Mr. Ekpo noted that they should use the platform to teach the younger generation the way of life and to appreciate the aging process, as old age is a blessing.
Someone who gave a thought to the fact that as we age, there should be a platform for us to be able to let our children, the next generations, know that unless you believe that God is, because He's everything, you yourself may not live.
The president of the organization, Mpisong Amemobong Esien, whose address was presented by the Deputy National President and Chairman of the Planning Committee, Dickiness Christy Obod, said the organization is saddled with the responsibility of advising the nation on the roadmap to success, both in governance and in other aspects. They called on children not to despise their parents at old age and strive to give them a befitting living rather than befitting burial, as is the common practice.
The Akwa Elderly Citizens Assembly Akeka observed with dismay the culture of our young people giving negative names, negligence and abandonment of the aged. These go make our elderly to die before time, instead of encouraging them to survive as nature demanded.
Other members of the organization speak of their expectations.
They train the children on how to take care of their aged parents. Not after training them, caring for them, at the old age, they will tell their father, it's a wish.
Let there be a befitting living before the befitting burial. Now that is the concept.
These aged parents, they do not deserve these kind of names given to them by their children. The children that they suffered to bring up.
Goodwill messages came from some notable citizens, and members sang and danced. In Uyo, Edidionba, NTA News.
Fellowship High School Idoro Road has celebrated all graduating students on the occasion of their graduation ceremony for 2022-2023 academic year. Otuba Chibon reports that the students were challenged to keep soaring in their next phase of life.
Of the 41 graduates, Daniel Uford emerged the overall best graduating students, with Anibe Dabasedet as the best in the arts.
One is having a God factor in everything, and then secondly, it's your self-determination. Without your self-determination, definitely you can't achieve anything.
How you interact in the class, your reading after classes, the exams you write, everything. I just say it's hard work.
In separate speeches, Chairman of the occasion, Mr. Samuel Uford, Chairman Board of Directors, Fellowship High School, Professor Basi Akpan, the PTA Chairman, Nta Uyo, among others, warned the students against negative influences in their academic pursuits and other endeavors in life.
Indeed, of lessons you were taught while in school, you need to deduce them into valuable lessons of life to become high flyers, irrespective of the storms.
Now, good governors have really lifted the name of this school higher. Please continue with that spirit. Any place you will find, or you will get from here.
In terms of discipline, in terms of academic work, and of course the teachers' relationship with the students and the parents' relationship with the management is quite sound.
This is unique, though, because it is an end that marks the beginning of another phase.
Like the eagle, rise, don't believe outside the storms, don't check out at the signs of turbulence.
The ceremony highlighted presentations in different languages to the delight of guests, and awards were also presented to the best graduating students and other deserving graduates. For some students of the Fellowship High School, they are being challenged to emulate the good conduct displayed by the graduating students. In Uyo, Utupe Achibon, NTA News.
We now take a break.
Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-wall security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back. Christian faithful have been charged to cultivate the habits of praising God with grateful hearts in order to attract divine blessings from the Almighty. Apostle Inieke Okuma of Peculiar Redemption Congregation gave the charge while declaring open the annual Sing-Song Conference of the church in Uyo. John Paul Olumuna reports.
The annual conference of the Peculiar Redemption Congregation with the theme Rejoice in His Graceful Dignity brought together both the old and new members of the church as well as friends of the ministry. Various musical artists rendered songs and praises to the Almighty God. The host choir was not left out in the musical performances as the pastor joined in the renditions. The general overseer of the church, Apostle Inieke Okuma, disclosed that the sing-song program is meant to appreciate God and draw the attention of Christians on the importance of praises to God. He admonished the faithful to continue to live a righteous life to please the Almighty.
It is homecoming for all peculiar members. Whether you have been married out or you've traveled out, it is a time for reunion. And during this time, we join together to praise God and to give account of our stewardship.
Yeah, it has been so significant in so many ways. We thank God for the success, and we know that in everything that we, His children, are going to do, God's name will be glorified.
I feel blessed with the songs, the hits, and the dramas. And you guys have been saying a lot. I have been blessed. The gospel, the music, the advice, and everything. I really thank God for this program. It has been good. It has really touched life, especially mine.
Some participants say the conference was fulfilling.
It has been an awesome one. It is done. I'm expecting God for more open doors. I'm expecting God for more connections. I'm not expecting God for more grace to save Him. To keep us alive and our families growing. So we do it every year to raise the name of our Lord Jesus, that He is able to do all man cannot do.
Praise is a medium through which we hand over our battles to God.
Next year is going to be glorious, better. Being a part of the team, we've noticed some flaws that we're going to correct, but we know that next year is going to be a blast.
When praises goes up, the glory of the Lord comes down.
Tremendously, I've been blessed from the first minister to the last person who have ministered. I have been blessed.
It's just grace that has found us, because so many people have not been opportune to see today.
High point of the event was unity performance by the mass choir in Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Harmattan is characterized by cold, dry, and hazy weather conditions, with fluctuating temperatures as low as 9 degrees Celsius all day, and sometimes can soar as high as 30 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. In this report, Aliyu Kabir takes a look at the effects of the weather and the possible low visibility, particularly as it may affect flight schedules in the country.
Harmattan haze weather condition is characterized by cold, dry, dust, wind, and also wide fluctuations in the ambient temperature of the day and night. Temperature can easily be as low as 9 degrees Celsius, but sometime in the afternoon can rise to as high as 30 degrees Celsius. Like many other West African countries, Harmattan is also observed in Nigeria, particularly in northern states between the month of November to the middle of March. The Harmattan haze can severely limit visibility and can cause cancellation and the diversion of flights. According to the prediction of the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, the dust haze weather condition is observed in northern states of Kano, Katsina, Yobe, and Jigawa, among others.
From the source region, especially over Chad and Niger, we have dust plume being raised over there, and the wind propagation indicates that this dust will traverse, to move over the northern part of the country, including the Abuja, like you mentioned, and that is what is responsible for the dust you are seeing in suspension, and we are reporting that accordingly. It also comes with nighttime colds, of course, like you mentioned too.
The agency also envisaged the condition in other northern states, north central and southern region of the country to be moderate, with horizontal visibility ranging between 1,000 to 5,000 meters. The question is, does this weather likely going to affect the flight as it is today?
Visibility generally over the north has been deteriorating recently, especially because of this dust. Particularly a couple of stations over the northeast, including part of northwest Katsina and Kano, are reporting generally poor visibility. Nguru, Potiskum, Kano, Bauchi, Gombe, they are all reporting very poor visibility. It's going to affect flights even with the instrument landing system, yes, but some stations, like some airports, when the visibility is so poor, below the minima, especially when you are reporting, something less than 800, 400 meters, of course they will definitely close the airspace.
Some of the passengers also shared their experiences.
For now, what I see for now is okay, but I don't know what will happen tomorrow. On our way coming, there's no problem. The weather was cleared from Lagos to Abuja. Everything, we landed well to Abuja airports.
Other effects include the humidity drops to as low as 15%, which can result in nosebleeds, dryness of the skin, and also has an effect to respiratory system, including aggravation of asthma. NIMET further advised that individuals with respiratory ailments are to take protection, which include wearing of warm clothing, particularly for children, and airline operators are also advised to avail themselves to periodic weather reports from NIMET for effective planning in their operations. In Abuja, Aliu Kabir.
Let's join our sport decks for sports reports.
We begin with the Super Eagles. Following the Super Eagles 1-0 draw against Zimbabwe in their second match of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, the three-time African champions returning to winning ways was halted on Sunday despite dominating the game. Nigeria now has 2 points from 2 matches and will hope to change the story when they face South Africa in the match day 3 and 4.
Right now the Super Eagles technically are very, very poor, and I'll put the blame solely on the feet of the technical crew, the coach and his assistants. He seems not to know how to play, how to get the best out of these players.
And to MPFL match day 9 results, Duma United beat Plateau United 1-0 in one of the Nigerian Premier Football League match day 9 matches to rise to the zenith of the table. Duma United have garnered same 17 points with Lobby Stars and Shooting Stars of Ibadan in 9 matches but top the table on superior goal difference. Meanwhile, 9-time MPFL champions Eyimba FC returned to winning ways on Sunday following their slim 1-0 victory over league contenders Lobby Stars at the Eyimba International Stadium. In Uyo, Akwa United defeated high-flying Remo Stars 3-2 as both sides fought till the end for the maximum points in a thrilling encounter. At the Adoki Amisimaka Stadium in Port Harcourt, Rivers United defeated neighbors Abia Warriors 2-1 to revive their sluggish campaign so far. Shooting Stars beat Kano Pillars 1-0. Bendel Insurance played 2-2 draw against Kwara United, while Enugu Rangers and Kwara United also play 0-0 draw. And finally, to tennis, Novak Djokovic won a record 7th ATP Finals title with a dominant victory over Jannik Sinner that marked another milestone in his memorable season. The 36-year-old Serb, who lost to the Italian in the group stage, avenged with a 6-3, 6-3 win in Turin, Italy. He has set records in rankings and titles this year and played some of his best tennis against young stars. World number 1 Novak Djokovic had been tied with Roger Federer on 6 ATP Finals title wins, but it was clear from the outset in Sunday's final that he was hungry to take the outright record. With Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
A disciplinarian, a philanthropist, and a lover of God are some of the descriptions of relatives, friends, and well-wishers who came out in their numbers to bid farewell to the late brother Edith Akpan, aged 95. The funeral service was conducted by the Church of Christ, Uyo Town, at the Government Technical College, Iwet Ofot. Uyo, Emedion Omo reports.
It was a moment for relatives, friends, and well-wishers to gather in a solemn farewell service to Brother Edith Achibong Akpan. Presenting the body to the church by the family members, Brother Akaninyene Akpan admonished Christians to spiritually lay their treasures in heaven where there will be no sorrows. He charged Christians to love God with their substance.
So this message is for those who are in the church and those who are in the world. It is time for you to be mindful about the things of heaven and the things of God. Save yourself from this wicked and towards world.
The biography read by one of his sons shows that late brother Edith Akpan was a devout Christian who worked tirelessly in the Lord's vineyard and a disciplinarian. Family members have this to say about their late father.
I thank God for his life. God has given him the grace to live long,
to that ripe age of 95 years. And I give God the glory for making it possible for us to conduct burial with a clement weather like this.
The few times I spent with him, he was so wonderful. He was a disciplinarian to the core. He always tells me, you have to carry yourself as a Christian woman.
Well, my father was a very careful man. He was very serious in a family upbringing. He was a very hardworking, industrious and spiritual person.
I'm troublesome, so when I'll go and draw, it was me and my cousin. He would come and shout at us and tell us to kneel down and correct us, and I miss all his corrections.
A prayer was made for the bereaved family. Late brother Edet Akpan is survived by children, grandchildren, in-laws, and a host of others to mourn his demise. In Uyo, Emediomo, NTA News.
And that's our package. Umediomo is here for a Bible translation. Good night.
Nyene boki ya nam boke riken boke fat ma toy wang enie unen erika mem botum toy wang ebo nkanare nyi ba ne tu musoro ekom idara eno akana udiana dai wuru kara stere mi Moses ekbo Fellowship High School eno ni to fong wet e ma kwang weri teme bo ya kai seri da penda ga mo ku bemwe akwai bumbi ko mo yang meru wemedi mo sam ya ko membok nyam sini na mu fokan dobre yomi enon ni to fong weri teme bo ya gedat mu pem pom mo e ke bo ga san ke dinam ke di don ti won bo ko bio e ke no mo iteme mi ke dinam ku wan wedi usore ke tu menon ni to fong wet e di nga kente Fellowship High School ada ku song idoro ku yo ya ko bo mi yo yo
Ketun di to fong wet abaye kid ezoke na musore di kwing with no modu bokona medion ke Daniel Ford akwing with nti andine ke ndiongom po nkan ke afre fan di to fong wedo udena modu anibira basedit ke nkan igbege art ke ikomo antigiro ti woro pokoro ke usororo ete Samuel Ford Nkoro ati wuro pokoro no afre fan bionti kamando tumutum ke ufong weredo ye anye dogo ati wuro pokoro ke nkamendi kpep ye meniengen toyin paso ntia nkoro mbiom fin emadiano yoto kerebo yandi to fong were mekerebo ke mimo mi kamanti wod isoki kaiso isake ikpong joy ke fre fat ndara ku wememo ke mai ke bongo kaminon di to fong were mema ikambe tubu mu fong werero ama ben mo awot ayo ke usororo di to fong wet emarare ni enamen nsunsio nti mpo esen ke inemesat bono we ke banga kero ado ma ke kwenge emano di to fong werero mmeno nkorombio enamma ya afono kan kembio sisoki ba ku ufong werero ammo ebo ke mbie kwenge ke ngwen mi edan to won po enom mi mosia amoy ngo ke mi mo yeso gi kaiso isanga kentu song bang mong kwiri kan ikweng ngwet mi ku yo utebe achibong akombuk NTA
atandi ma abasi ye ufana frewu ado sem mufan bokirong mbonu fok ye menyene sen bom ado seketang ebanga pampa broda edeta pananganti ke wogo edinonye apatrupono kedere ikbomo anya ka song iswa anang mefat nkoru foka basi Church of Christ Uyo town egetum adere ikboro ke Government Technical College e Wereford Uyo ya ikom member kami
akarini mbonu fok mufan yemmenyene simbom eke bogo keket manatoro eno ete ered achibonga pan akpatru bono nango foka basi eke diongo akbomo akwari ko kaninyene akpan amano ditobasi temebo yagammo ekrebo ke mo ebon iniemmo ke abiobasi do ke mfuna yokut mi baga Dien amariando abo yang ditobasi ekrebo ke iminam ko inobasi ke fresat manatoro edi ba ye basi ke 4%. Mbowem akpamkpa awot ke anyekedo etiewo abasi. Anywana mkpono abasi ke fresremo. Monufok emaitang mension ntimkpo ebanga etemo. Kedi namado emaibonga kameno ufok akpamkpa eboke ete eded akpan akpong ndito yen ye bonu fongfen ade fogom kpamo mi kuyo emedion mo akombok NTA
Akwa Ibom dembok nyan ken dobre yo mi trero nyang mi do we me di mo Samson isa songa kan bangtong asiere